Hello and welcome to round 5 of the UK Grand Championships with me, Rebecca Gillard, joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And you're on the screen again.
Yep.
This looks like a good match.
Does it?
Yeah, you versus Whammer. Two great players.
One great player.
Two great players.
One great player.
Stop
and
being mean about Whammer.
Didn't see that one coming.
I didn't. I thought you were being modest, but in fact you weren't. So we've got you playing Greyjoy Crossing here, and Whammer playing Stark Fealty. So I think we've seen both of you in games now already, right?
I've been in the game. I don't think James has.
Is this Whammer's first one?
Yeah.
Okay. I must just be thinking back to when I've been editing videos.
He's got a nice ukulele drawn on his shirt.
He does.
He's not wearing a long lance t-shirt.
Oh, Richard.
Just for the record.
Naughty. I know what you're doing.
What, just pointing it out?
Okay.
Whammer has a 5-card setup.
You have a 4-card setup.
Whammer's is only 4 gold.
So just running
That's
through...
6 gold, sorry.
It's running through Whammer's then. So he has an Iron Gate, an Isle of Ravens, Skagos, and 2 Winterfell Stewards.
It's called an Old Gate.
Old Gate,
Yeah.
sorry. Not Iron Gate.
I'm the one who runs Iron Gates.
Yeah, sorry. Blonde moment. And on your side, you have a Old Bone.
Yep.
A beautiful glary character.
Yep.
And your hands are in the way. Iron Mines, maybe?
Iron Mind and an Iron Fleet Scout,
There
I
we
believe.
go.
Be interested to see who my character is. It could be the reader.
Yeah, it must be someone vaguely decent, right? Because you've only spent 3 gold.
Yeah, I've got 5 gold worth that it could be. And there are only 2 5-cost characters in the deck, and that's Alanis and the reader.
We've gone for At the Gates, so if you get a Greyjoy card, then it might be Alanis.
True.
It is Alanis.
Is it?
Yeah, I just saw from your arm shadow.
Oh, that's nice.
Apparently you guys are struggling to win initiative.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Of course it is.
Who does win initiative? I think I do, right? Yeah, I do, and I think I make James first.
Sounds good.
Which is rare. Normally I go first, but... You know, whatever. Get an Iron Gate, trigger Alanis, good start.
Yeah.
I'm pleased with that.
So you've basically got like an extra 2 cards from playing this plot. Because you get the 1 into play, plus you get the draw from Alanis.
Yeah, the only downside is I didn't set up any economy. Which would have been nice, but if I can get a sea tower in hand, then it's fine.
I mean, to be fair, when you're playing Alanis and At the Gates and stuff like that, it's not too big an issue not to have that economy on the board immediately. I mean, At the Gates puts a normal person's amount of economy onto the board anyway, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Alanis just lets you draw more economy and stuff anyway.
The one true queen.
Yeah, but let's see what James does here. As I recall, this was a good game.
From what I remember of the editing, it was a very interesting game.
But then at the same time, I don't really remember a lot of this game.
You just recall that it was good.
Yeah, and close.
Well, Whammer's already having to take his time to think about what he wants to set up, but he's got plenty of economy because he gets that extra gold from the gate. He gets the fealty. He gets 2 stewards and the Great Hall. Like, he's got so much extra economy plus his normal gold. And now he's got Hartree Grove.
Yep, so he put a card in shadow. That's undoubtedly Mirror.
It's got to be right.
I'd expect so.
And a Rickon.
Rickon.
Oh, did you have Euron in hand? Because that'd be really sad if you'd made him first and he just put out Rickon.
Maybe. What if I have Euron and a Drowned God Fanatic?
Ah, that's not as bad. Although we do also have Great John on the board now.
Yeah, so that's something I would have to contend with. I think every time I've seen Whammer play this deck, he's had Great John early.
Yeah, I forget how good he is.
He's good.
The Intimidate and the Restand is really nice early on.
Cool, so Duke Alanis played out a refurbished Hulk, trigger Alanis. and trigger the Eager deckhand.
Who needs economy?
Well, we do.
You don't. You're just putting out deckhands for free.
Yeah, it's situational. They're fine. It's cool.
So you've got 2 gold left, 3 gold left. Because you played out the Hulk, didn't you?
Yeah.
And is that a dupe on a Lannis as well there?
It is, yep.
Okay, so you've also played out another Scout and another Iron Mines. So Lannis is very, very safe.
Yeah, Alanis is safe. 2 Iron Mines. I could have saved them in hand and played them one next turn. But
to get
presumably... Yeah, I don't actually think I've got many other characters in hand.
Okay.
I think my draw backup was full of locations and not characters.
Don't you run like 23 locations or something?
25 maybe?
That's insane.
23 Greyjoy locations. I think there are 2 Great Halls in there.
That is a lot of locations. Did you come across PD at all during the day?
No.
You lucky sod.
Well, I don't imagine that many people run PD. And even if... I think I came across it once. I had 6 locations, turn 2, and Isian PD'd me. Then I just played out more.
So you played a Risen on a Lannis there for the military claim.
Yep, there's a reason for that.
It stops Greyjoy from intimidating her.
Yes, by 1.
That was well thought out. So the Intimidate goes on the deckhand instead. And the Great John goes in for the power. You might as well defend it because she's only going to get intimidated otherwise, I guess.
Yep. Might as well win it as well.
Just in case.
Yeah, so quite a defensive turn 1. I don't really want James to crawl ahead in the power stakes. So I'll play defensive and end the turn 1-0 up.
Yeah, and that's from what? Winning Dom?
Yeah. So James, he triggers Skagor on Rickon to put Mira back into shadows. So I guess he can do Mira things next round.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if he knows yet that you run first snow. I don't know how much of your deck you shared in the ukulele group.
Oh yeah, I sent one with the deck
Yeah.
a couple of weeks beforehand.
Yeah, so you might be aware that you've got first snow and just trying to protect that board.
I think his initial recommendation was cut the Iron Gates and we take Westeros. Not blatantly like that, but it was insinuated. So that was amusing.
And you ignored him.
Yeah, it's kind of like we take Westeros was mostly to recur my own Iron Gates, just so I can keep drawing cards. Which is something... Yeah, James was thinking more along the lines of blowing up the opponent's stuff and taking it. That's not really what I had intended.
It's a bit more aggressive, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas this way you get to just...
I'm just focusing on drawing cards. And I figure if I draw lots of cards, I'm going to draw all the good cards. Eventually. But quicker than normal.
So you're going for a forced march here into the city besieged?
Yeah, so this turns out to be quite good because I win initiative. And I kneel Greyjoy on the 2 claim turn. Nice.
That's really good, actually. Especially when his other characters are just little Winterfell stewards.
Yeah. So he has less gold. That's fine. I choose to go first. He got 2 claim plot. I don't have a lot of claim soak. I do have...
You've got 2 Iron Mines.
But I don't really want to be suffering lots of intrigue claim. And
makes sense.
So the other downside to that is he will get 2 claim on the power challenge.
Yeah, because you're probably going to get something through, right?
Play a raiding longship, trigger a Lannis. I think that's the 3rd time I've triggered a Lannis now.
Yeah, sounds right. Because you did it plot phase and marshalling in the last round.
Yep.
And then the marshalling phase this round.
come on, Richard. Show us what it is. I think it's Baelor Black Tide.
Yeah, it is. I just spotted it.
Cool, that's fine. So I've got some challenge coverage in every challenge.
Could you remind me what Baelor Black Tide does again?
If there's a copy of an event in the opponent's discard pile, they can't play a copy of it. So, for example, if there is a copy of No Surprises in James's discard pile, he cannot play another copy.
So it's kind of like, what's his face? Triss.
Yeah, a little bit like Triss. He does have the Isle of Raven, so it's not really going to be much of a threat for him.
No.
It's more really just because they're the two icons I wanted representing. I'm underrepresented in power icons on the board, and another military icon is good in case James gets something strong out and he's going to claim me.
So he's managed to marshal a Winterfell there. That's the alt art version down the bottom.
Yep. That buffs all of his characters. Now he saved the 1 gold from Mira, so he can still push through and win an intrigue challenge. So I have to consider that as lost.
Yeah. So the military first of the deckhand.
I mean, currently he can't win a military challenge, but that can change.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we see what he wants to win. If he wants to win the military, he'll use Mira for the military.
Well, he can win that now, yeah.
Because he just stealths Baelor, right?
Yep.
And then Billbone
Baggins.
Billbone Baggins. He's only 2 strength, so against Mira's 2 strength due to Winterfell, James would win that challenge. So are you going to try and go for your crossing or not? That's the thing.
Yeah, that is the question. I could go for crossing, but there's nothing to steal from James's board. I would get a crossing power, and no doubt he'd just oppose with a Winterfell Steward. So I think...
Well, he's not got any power. Yeah, so it's nothing to take.
I don't really think it's worth it. So yeah, James goes in with power.
So this is going to be for 4 because of the Winterfell. So you can defend it if you use Alanis and Baelor. But that means that you'll be leaving yourself open to either the military or the intrigue double claim.
Yeah. And James can win either of those anyway.
Yeah.
So
it just means it
maybe I should
oppose
it. Do I oppose with both?
Oh no,
she's 5 strength because of Rhythm from the Sea.
Ah, silly us.
Yeah, I'm obviously just focused on keeping Whammer's speed slow. His board doesn't look that menacing at the moment.
No, there's a lot of very small characters.
He's obviously aware that Valar Morghulis is going to be important because I have a dupe for Alanis and I have 2 Iron Mines on the board. So that represents... Yeah, that's good. That represents Valar Morghulis as a real threat to him. And James also runs Valar Morghulis. Which I hadn't really remembered. I had seen James's deck also before the tournament at some point, but I hadn't really looked at it in any detail.
You weren't helping him in the group then?
Not especially. I think Joe Zimmer was providing more advice on the deck because he was playing it a lot more. So I wasn't sure if he was running Ballard, Daenerys or Morghulis, but I was very sure that he was running one of them.
Yeah. Well, most people do, right? You kind of need to in deck.
Yeah, I think if you go through a tournament without a reset in your deck...
You're asking for trouble, really, right?
Yeah. It hurts you in the cut if you don't have a reset because your opponent will find out one way or another. It's like Ben Cotton. Everybody knew he was running Naval.
Yeah. Didn't stop everyone from getting hit by it, though.
Yeah. 9 out of 9. I really hope he's in a cut game on our videos.
I know he's in at least one game that's coming up, but I can't remember which round it's in.
So the first round ended 1-0 to me. Second round has ended 2-1 to me. So 3-1 overall. I've somehow managed to, I don't know, go ahead on the power stakes.
That's good. I mean, it's not a big lead at the moment.
Not really.
Your turn. A city besieged into heir to the Iron Throne. Heir seems like a very good shout right now.
Yeah, he's got 2 Lord. Let's see what he gets. It does seem pretty good.
He needs some form of a big.
Yeah, that will really help him out on my 2 claim turn. But I get to kneel out his Skagoth and his Winterfell. I was considering possibly kneeling out his economy, but him having played heir to the Iron Throne, kind of feels like he's going to get the big anyway. So let's kneel out the details. Probably should have triggered his plot first before I chose what location to get rid of or kneel.
You think?
Yeah, because at the moment Skagoth and Winterfell aren't really going to do a great deal.
I don't know. I feel like if you're against that kind of deck, Skagoth and Winterfell are a good pair to kneel.
I agree, but because he's only got a dupe for Greatjon, he's going to still want to go get out of big. I can press the advantage here with the boards as they are.
Yeah.
So if I kneel his economy, I could maybe stop him from, filling out the board in a meaningful way.
Okay, that's a fair point.
So I think that could have been done better, possibly.
Possibly.
I don't know. I'm sure all of our loyal viewers can tell us what they think.
They normally do.
They do. Yeah,
Just a quick shout out to the patrons, actually, if you're watching. Make sure you check out the Patreon page for our competition. Just putting that out there.
Cool, yeah. We had another entry, I think, on our email. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to check that one.
Yeah. But I've only got 4 gold here. What am I going to do? I've got 2 great halls. So I could put out a big character if I have one, which is pretty impactful when I've got a raiding longship going for 2 Iron Fleet scouts.
It would be good if you could get a Balon or a Reader. That's not quite the big I was expecting. I'm saying, Balon, Euron, Victarion. Maybe not the Euron because of Rickon, but yeah, I wasn't expecting the Reader. Did something go wrong?
Is that the second Balon been intrigued out of my hand?
Possibly.
Because I definitely had 2, and I think James took them both.
Oh no, I think this is the first one.
Really? So we have Jason Mallister marshaled now, so still not an excessively big.
What's Jason Mallister?
Jason Mallister, 4 for 4, military power. When there are no cards in shadows, he gains renown. And as a reaction to winning, he can discard a card from shadows.
Ah. Why wasn't I playing him? He sounds quite good.
I don't know, you tell me. He's alright, situationally good.
I guess if you're against a mirror match, he's quite good, right? Because you can get rid of the mirror and shadows.
Yep. Well, Mirror would just come out of shadows, wouldn't she?
Yeah. And blank him.
Maybe blank him so he doesn't get the renown.
So
how sad.
Get rid of the other shadows.
So I've gone in for Intrigue Challenge. I can't boost his strength, but I can use the Raiding Longship. So he doesn't feel like it's worth bringing Mirror out at this stage.
Yeah, so he leaves it unopposed, and you were like, yay, I can trigger the Reader.
And I was like, actually, it's unique Greyjoy, not just unique character.
Yeah.
I discard Gates of the Moon and no surprises.
That's good.
I don't really have many surprises in my deck in terms of events, so...
Well, no, I'm thinking to stop Whammer from being able to play it, right? What? If no surprises in the discard pile, then he won't be able to play it from his hand.
True. You can't play another copy until he Isle of Ravens it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really hurt me anyway. I have 2 Risen from the Sea left in deck and a Rhyme with Meek. None of those are priorities. So I think that's fine. Am I still considering a challenge?
Whammer's doing some actions, so he's just sacrificed the Old Gate to gain 2 cards.
I see.
And now you are doing a challenge of a power with the Reader.
So yeah, the Reader, 4 strength. If you want to stop it from being unopposed, you have to defend with 2 because of the Raiding Longship. I'm not that worried about winning it as such, because he doesn't have 2 power to take on the two claim turn.
Yeah, he's got 1. So
But winning it is nice, you know. So that's fine. He's now out 2 characters. It's okay. Now I have the military challenge.
Oh, you're going to go in just with the deckhand.
Yeah, the deckhand's going to be 4 strength this challenge. I have 2 boats that can make the deckhand 8 strength. And I can still raid in longship out a defender.
True. I forgot about the ship.
Yeah, so let's see what we get. You're going to blank the reader to stop my draw / pillage. But I'll take this opportunity to trigger Vince. That way he's in the dead pile and that gives me more challenge efficiency.
Yeah.
So I can kill the deckhand and bring out Vince. And have another defender standing. So that's handy for me. Especially with 2 Iron Fleet scouts.
So you get crossing and unopposed. And then the 2 claim goes through on the Great John and the Winterfell Steward.
That makes sense.
But one was left with 3 characters standing with stealth. So
yeah.
He should be able to get some challenges through here.
Yeah, you're going to hit me back.
But you've got a very good lead now. 7-0.
The leads always look good when you've had your challenges and your opponent hasn't.
Shh.
Don't tell
Let me
the truth.
take this moment to, say that you look like you're doing good, honey. It's not often I get to say it.
Right.
Casual burn. So we have a military challenge then from the Great John and Jason.
Yep.
And if he wins this challenge, the Great John will be able to be stunned. So it looks like you're just considering whether or not to defend this. I guess you can always bring in... yeah, here we go. So killing Bill Bone and bringing in Vince.
Yeah, so Vince and Baylor will be 6. The 2 boats make it 10. Mallister and Great John is 9.
Yeah, so triggering the boats there. Oh, but you didn't trigger both of them.
Nope.
Why not?
Maybe... I don't know actually.
Oh, maybe you couldn't win it. Oh, because of Winterfell, their strength is bumped.
That is correct.
Yeah, so
There
I
we
think
go.
maybe you were trying to stop the intimidate from the Great John by boosting the strength, so that Whammer didn't win by enough to intimidate Alanis.
Yeah, stopping him from standing also seemed pretty good.
Yeah. And then Mira going through the intrigue, stealthing past Alanis, and that gets it through unopposed. There you go, there's a second Balon. You must be so sad.
Yeah, it is a little bit sad, but it's not... Honestly, it's not a problem, because if James had anything of consequence in the discard pile, he Isle of Ravens it back in.
Yeah, that's true.
So he got control over that, so Balon's not really a major concern. That's why I thought I'd get out the reader for a bit more stability. Because being able to get the draw just helped me keep ticking along nicely.
Yeah, seems legit.
And even if I didn't want the draw, I could also go for the pillage if I wanted to play Balon next turn.
Mm.
Pillage 3, always good. So yeah, seems alright so far.
Yeah. New one Dom there as well.
I think James was unlucky to only get a dupe of Great John on the head. That could have just gone so much better for him.
Or maybe he wanted the dupe on Great John, just in case the Valar came.
He already had a dupe on Great John.
I think the heir was the dupe,
Oh,
and then he drew into another one.
I don't think he wanted the dupe. Maybe he did, but I don't think he did. But maybe he did, but I don't think he did.
Or maybe he can tell us. I'm sure Wama will enjoy watching this game back. So we want to plot choices then. And what we got? First snow and return to the field. So Wama's obviously expecting a reset. And first snow definitely seems like a good shout here. Gets rid of that Rickon, gets rid of the Bran. So Wama's going to do it on his own terms. So he sacrifices both of them, which allows him to put Mira back into shadows. And draw a couple of cards, get a couple of gold. So the first snow for you means that you can get Vince back into hand.
Yeah.
Which seems good. Hopefully you've got a couple of bigs in hand as well, though, to put out.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think I do take the opportunity to play out a Chud and then kill it with Vince, so I get 2 Vinces back to hand.
That's pretty clever, if that's what you actually do.
Might be.
Well, let's get Whammer's marshalling first.
Yeah.
All 3 Great Halls. He is not wanting for economy.
Seems good, right?
Mm.
That way you kind of feel bad. When you sat across your opponent, they've got all 3 Great Halls. You're kind of a bit like, well, you can just kind of do what you want if you draw it.
I mean, he literally did. He just knelt all 3 for a bloody fast Eddie.
In a Northern Armoury.
Seems very good. And a Daisy, nice. And saving 1 gold. So this will allow him to bring Mirror out of shadows as well. So your first snow isn't going to be quite as impactful as you probably hoped.
No.
Now would be a really good opportunity for you to play out your Euron, though, if you've got one.
Yeah. I think at the moment this is it feels a little bit like a reversal of momentum. Because although I'm going to get 2 Vinces back into hand, James has managed to get out 2 big characters on the board, both with renown, one with an extra renown kicker. And I don't get to marshal anything because he took my Balon. That's definitely hurt my momentum a lot.
Yeah.
Hit my tempo because I wasn't able to actually get anything out.
Because one was first with 3 renown now, plus Great Dawn for Intimidate. Like, this doesn't look very good for you.
No, it looked bad. It looks like a bad choice. Yeah, didn't even get the initiative to go first with the long ships.
Yeah.
So this is where Whammer's going to start bringing it back.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oops.
Are you in trouble?
Oops.
Oh.
I made an error.
Well, let's see how that works out for you, hun. So we've got a nice big power challenge with Daisy, Ned, and the Great John, all with the increased strength from the Winterfell.
So I think that's 418. So 4, 10, 15 plus 3, 18.
Not a lot then.
Nah, not really.
I think you might struggle to stop the Intimidate here. Is it even worth defending?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? You would be better to leave someone standing. You wouldn't be better leaving someone standing to come back to?
No, because he can just Northern Armoury Great John if you wanted to do more Intimidate. So it's fine.
Well, that was a bit of a power swing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, the plot game worked out well for him. He got all the economy to play out some bigger characters on this first no turn.
Yeah.
So this is where he's getting quite tricksy now because he declares no trigger on Mira.
Yeah.
Which means he doesn't want me to use my Vinces.
Yeah.
And even if I did, I suppose I wouldn't kill anybody anyway.
Yeah, there's not really on your board at the moment that's very killable. You kind of want all of those people alive. They're not worth the Vince exchange, are they?
Nope. They're not.
So Whammer has just taken it from like 8-0 to 7-6.
8-2.
8-2, sorry, to 7-6. So that's a really good jump for him. And it looks like you're deciding just to take Dom. Yeah, you decided just to take Dom because basically whatever you did, he could just use the Northern Armoury to restand Eddard and win it and get more renown. So it's not really worth it, I guess.
Nope. But I'll play it safe.
Yeah. At least this way you definitely get a power for Dom. I think Wyman's just considering whether or not to Isle of Ravens, right?
He is.
I mean, if he wants to shuffle your Balon back in, I don't suppose he'd mind.
Don't think he's going to do that at all, do you? What do you think he is? Some sort of terrible scrub?
Well, I mean, it's Whammer, right?
Wow. What's so mean to that guy?
I heard one of the other regents said they're not going to try and bid on Whammer because he's a scrub. I can't remember who it was that said it.
Probably Josh.
Josh? Okay.
But I think it was actually Rebecca Gillard.
Shh, don't tell everyone.
Apparently no one's going to draft Whammer because he's going to be too expensive.
He is going to be very expensive.
And I think there's going to be a few players that are just going to be too expensive
Like
for what
you.
they're going to bring. Yeah, I've artificially inflated my own value. People will overpay because I'm just lucky.
Yeah, you
I'm
are
quite a
lucky
lucky
because
player.
you've got me. That's why you're so lucky,
So
honey.
lucky. Luckiest man ever.
Yeah. It's okay, I'll pay you in the peanut butter later.
Oh yeah.
That sounded a little bit dodgy, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'll pay you with peanut butter later.
Ooh.
You're going to get some weird images going on from the viewers.
So we take Westeros into March to the Wall.
Yeah.
And my first no worked nicely for him there.
Mm.
So I don't actually have any location. I haven't seen an Iron Gate to sacrifice yet. So I just take his old gate for the economy.
Oh. Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah, March the Reader, he's not going to do that much for me. I'm not going to get unopposed, really, I don't think.
It's a shame, though. I mean, that march to the wall is really good timing from Whammer's side.
Yeah, the first no of mine really worked out well for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that plot choice wasn't so good now. Although it does mean that Whammer loses Jason. Mallister, yeah. And he had a power on him, so that helps, I guess.
Yep. So I'll play out an Iron Gate and I trigger a Lannis. More cards.
Woohoo!
I must have triggered her, 5-6 times now? Maybe.
Possibly.
I think it was just 5 or 6 times.
Hmm.
2 in the first round and 1 each round since. Not bad.
Yeah?
Be nicer if I found Euron. Oh, but I've got Silent, so I can get another trigger in the challenge phase. And I react again with Deck Hand.
Yeah. Little decky boy.
Girl.
Little decky girl.
Boy.
Somewhere in between.
Another dupe on Alanis.
Alanis isn't going anywhere.
Doesn't look like I have anything to do with those Great Hall. Not found Euron, not found Victorian. Unless I'm just thinking long and hard about marshalling them.
Yeah, you're not having much luck with the bigs this game, are you? I mean, Alanis is literally the biggest big that you've had. Apart from Balon, who's disappeared twice. And your chub muffin there.
Wow. Yeah, that is bad. I've still got 2 Drowned Fanatics in hand, we know that.
Yeah, of course.
So my hand isn't really filled with massive dudes.
Is that what you want? You want a massive dude?
I feel like I need to see one of those 6 or 7 costed now to help me push forward, like James is seeing. So James has 2 of his 6 costed on the board.
Is that the world's, yeah.
It is the world's, yeah.
I don't know why, but I kept thinking his name is Mace, and I was like, that's definitely not Mace.
Yeah, it's not Mace.
It's not Mace.
Spoiler.
What, spoiler that it's not Mace?
Spoiler, it's not Mace.
No. It's not Mance either.
No,
You're
you're
just
right.
mace with an extra letter.
Why mace? So he's gonna sack a chud. He's gonna ask me if I want to cancel. I think about cancelling. I make sure the 2 Vinces are still in my hand.
You literally got 2 cards.
Nah, I think there's I've only got 2 cards. I think one's the boat and one's the Vint.
Oh, there's a Vince in the discard dead even. You must have triggered one of them. But Mirror does end back up in shadows there. One must have got some gold left though, so... Bloody Rickon. Oh, to be gone. Oh, Whammer's digging. What's he looking for?
I think that's exactly what I said at the same time. You're digging for something. What are you digging for?
No surprises, maybe?
I don't know. I've got nothing. I don't think I have anything worth no surprising.
Maybe the Vince trigger?
So I cancel the draw.
Hmm.
But only because I think he's digging for something specific and I don't want him to find it.
Oh, and he's played out a mirror.
He has played out a mirror.
It says mirror and shadows, plus he's played one out. And you sacrificing your Iron Gates there.
Yeah.
When do the Iron Gates trigger?
Challenge phase.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Oh, if you are the first player.
Ah.
I am the first player. I trigger the Iron Gate. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a boat.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be really nice.
Because then you can get the Silence trigger and the Alanis trigger as well to draw a card.
Yep.
Seems good?
Yeah. I mean, all the locations are amazing when you draw a card from them.
Hmm.
Like, even just throwing in a Great Kraken for free with Silence and then drawing a card from it, just bonkers.
Does seem pretty darn good. But we've got military here coming in from the Eager Deckhand, and this will be for 1 strength due to your crossing turn. But this can be boosted, and you also have the Raiding Longship, so Mummy needs to be careful here how he defends. So defending with Daisy for 6 and Mirror for 2. So you could push Daisy out and boost the strength to beat Mirror if you really wanted to, but I don't suppose the military is really one that you're too worried about.
No, it's the power challenge.
Mm.
That's the one I need to control. I mean, we're almost 40 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
I need to be wary of power totals now. I don't want him to go too far ahead.
Yeah.
Kneeling his character seems okay, but I am aware he had the Northern Armory.
Northern Armory and Renown.
Not ideal, is it?
And just a quick note on your comment there on the times. Just remember that the game is actually probably about 3 minutes ahead of what actually it is, because I do chop a bit off the beginning for the shuffling and mulliganing times. Oh, you'd say the power's important, but you're doing a 1 strength power challenge.
Yeah. Well,
you want to do the intrigue.
No, not necessarily.
You want to win your crossing challenge and get the intrigue.
Maybe that is true.
Because if you've both got a Valar left to go, might be good to empty his hand, right?
That is also true. But, I mean, you also consider I can raid in Longship 1 character out and then boost the Chud to loads of strength.
But you didn't. You let him
I didn't.
win.
He didn't defend with a renowned character. So yeah, let's go with the intrigue.
So it's an intrigue 5. And using the boat, using silence to put out another scout. So you get that unopposed and crossing.
Do you think I would have been better going intrigue 2nd, power last?
I think the power's harder to win. And I think Whammer would have probably stood people and blocked it.
Yeah, I could raid in Longship Eddard out.
Yeah.
But then I don't think I could beat Greyjoy and Well, I guess I've still got Baelor stood there. So, whatever.
And also don't forget Whammer can always Winterfell. Things like that. So I think he Winterfelled the power challenge maybe.
No
trick surprises?
There. Ooh, here we go. That's not no surprises. So I am no one.
Oh, I'm no one, sorry.
So Mira already has stealth, but she doesn't kneel now and will get insight. So now he's doing a little count on my boat because that's basically +6 there on Baelor.
Yeah. But Mira can stealth past Baelor, so.
Yep.
But you can bring in Vince.
I can bring in Vince.
Which might be a good shout.
Yeah. I probably need to bring in Vince and boost him with the boat to prevent the intimidate. That seemed good, right?
Yeah, so the military's coming in from Mira and the Great John. So Great John's naturally 5, right? Is he 4?
Great John's naturally 5, so he's 6 now.
So 6.
Mira's another 2.
8.
Well, actually, no. We play this wrong. We take the dupe. Because Mira is no one, she doesn't get the Winterfell buff. So he is actually only 7 strength, which he now realises. And we're like, oh, so I actually win that on defence with all the boats.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, so he just put the card that he drew on top of the deck. It doesn't really matter that he's seen it because he's going to win an intrigue challenge on the boat and get the insight from that. So, yeah, we resolve it. It's fine.
Oops. At least you guys realised, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, pinch.
I mean, it would have been really easy for James to just sort of keep quiet and just run through it, having already made the mistake, but he's an honest guy.
He is. He's good, actually. I think in another game that I'm editing, he even reminds his opponent to take the renown. So, yeah, he's a nice guy to play against.
He is.
Although he's now winning.
Shit.
Oh dear.
Shit.
So it's 9-11 to Whammer.
One thing James had in mind of that he was mindful of the fact that he wanted to try and hit our Valar together. But then I don't know if at this stage he really didn't want to, because that would wipe his board and I could keep 2 characters.
Yeah.
Because I've got double dupe to Lannis.
Yeah,
and then I've got
true.
2 Iron Mines, so I could actually keep Baelor and Lannis if we both Valard. And his board would be gone.
So this is a bit of a conundrum for James, really, because for you, a Valar now is quite important to stop him from winning. You can try and kill off Daisy and Eddard.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably quite obvious that I'm going to play a reset now.
Yeah.
If I'm going to Valar, now's a good time for me to do it. To clear his board down of 4 power and put me back in the lead.
So
when it could be the last round.
So for Whammer, I think maybe using Wyman might be important. The thing is, though, it's a situation like this. It's like, if you think your opponent's going to Valar, the sensible thing is to Wyman and sacrifice him like he's doing and draw the cards. But at the same time, in doing that, you're suddenly losing all the power on, renown that you've got. And then your opponent might be like, well, he's just lost his board anyway, kind of thing. I don't know, it makes it a little bit tricky. But yeah, you've gone for the Valar. So you're going to kill the Ned. Had Wyman already done the sacrifice action 3 times last round?
Twice with the Rickon and the Chud. And then 1 at the end there.
Right. So he could have, because you're allowed to just sacrifice a character and just not draw. So he could have sacrificed Ned if he wanted to, but it might be that Ned's only a 1-off, I don't know. In which case, it's not really worth bothering with, unless you think you might get it back with the Isle of Ravens. I don't know.
I know. It's not worth saving Vince and the Chud there. Alanis gets saved with the dupe. Baelor is saved with the Iron Mine. I still have an Iron Mine spare, which makes me feel safer against claim and in case James is running more Morgulis. Because let's face it, the Harris hurts him more than me at the moment. So that's not too bad. And kneeling all of that. A fat cat.
Oh.
So when he does that, I mean, a couple of seconds later, it's like, oh no.
Oh no?
Oh no, he says. And presumably that's because he knows he's got a reset next, and playing Fat Cat out probably was bad.
Yeah.
Until he should have done that next round. So, yeah, he kind of maybe stiffed himself here.
So, Wammer's lost 4 power with that reset, which is very good for you, puts you back in the lead.
Yeah.
But he's still got a stronger board at the moment anyway.
He's got a stronger board at the moment. Perhaps I've drawn a big now. I mean, it seemed pretty unreal that I wouldn't have one after all this time.
I know. But technically you have 2 Balon.
I think that's the 8th card Alanis has drawn me now.
Nice. I mean, that's like, nearly a 6th of your deck. Ah, there we go. Finally. So Victarion out seems good.
That seemed very, very welcome at this stage. Especially when I've got 5 boats on the board.
I was going to say, especially they've got like 5 million warships. Oh, what's that going to be? Nightfly, maybe?
Could be Nightflyer. It's not Bill Bone, because we've seen him. It could be rhymed with Meek. It could be Pinch. Could be Hagen's daughter. There's actually a surprising number of shadow cards.
What have you done there? Oh, so you've done
Silence. Putting in another refurbished Hulk to trigger Alanis and draw a card.
Seems good.
I think 9 cards. I mean, imagine how empty my hand would be if I hadn't drawn any of those.
Have you got any draw plots such? I mean, I guess at the gates is technically a draw plot, and We Take Westeros is kind of a draw plot.
Kind of. Yeah, I run 3 Iron Gates for draw. I have a King's Moot Asher who can search the deck. I have a Reader who can trigger. I've got 3 Alanis. I rhymed with Meek.
You've got quite a lot then. It's not just Alanis.
Great Kraken.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of sources of draw. You're not really reliant on anyone.
She's certainly doing the bulk of the work, isn't she?
She definitely helped.
Let's go. So, what's he doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. You're a bit frantic here.
Yeah, see the thing is, so he sacrifices Great John, then triggers Mira, then triggers Wyman, and the funny thing is, he drew the Great John from the Wyman trigger.
Oh no!
So he can't put out another Great John because there isn't another one in the deck. So that is really bad luck. So if it wasn't bad luck getting a Great John dupe from the heir to the Iron Throne, drawing that Great John was just terrible luck.
I feel like Wammer was on like a kind of fast forward zoom then. I feel like his actions were all very quick.
Yeah, maybe he felt a bit under pressure. Maybe he felt that we're getting nearer to time. Because when people are crowding around, you definitely get a sense of that you need to hurry.
Yeah, that's true. He also forgot the power on Cat there as well.
He did from the sacrifice. Yeah.
Which could be important if this is the last round.
Yeah. So a few small mistakes there. And one just bad luck moment. He's had 2 of those, which could easily swing the game in his favour if that hadn't been like that.
Yeah, and just a quick note on the board there as well. So Wammer played I'm No One on Mira and used her non-kneeling stealthing past Baelor for the military, but you defended with Victarion. And Wemmer's now doing a power challenge with Kat and Wyman. With the Winterfell boost as well, it means that that's a power challenge for 12.
Yep.
So you can't fully defend that, but you are kneeling Alanis to help.
Couldn't I have stood Victorian?
I think Mira's blanked him.
Ah. Yeah, that seems logical.
Mm-hmm. And then for you here, military, maybe? Power?
Yep, so Wyman sacks Fat Cat. They've definitely got a reset coming.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've done a power of Baelor, and Wemmer has sacked Cat to stand Wyman and defend. Doesn't really matter too much because you have no claim anyway.
Yeah, no point in boosting to win it because nothing changes.
What's that one?
Night Flyer. A Night Flyer for 0 to get rid of the Heart Tree Grove and trigger Alanis for the 10th card.
Seems good. Just preparing yourself there for the Valar, I guess, as Wemmer has done. So his own plot deck here has really screwed him over.
Yeah, it just so happened there wasn't a better time for him to play Valar. He sacked Wyman himself.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
So what have you got there? Nothing burns.
Yeah, well, I can't sack my Iron Mines.
No.
I can sack my Night Flyer.
Yeah.
Whee. So I guess I go first. Iron Mine Vic, kill Baelor, save Alanis.
I think that's probably game, right? Unless...
I have claim, James doesn't.
Yeah. And we're on the 52nd minute of the video, so we probably had time called on the actual round.
So I'm the first player.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, why not? I mean, it looks like I'm in pole position here. Unless he has another mirror.
He's got mirror and shadows.
Mirror and shadows too.
Yeah, because
Mirror can blank Victorian to slow that down. All the thing. 11 card drawn from Alanis.
Mm-hmm. It's quite cute how you're keeping count. It's
I
kind of like you want to
would
show her off.
Show off my trophy woman.
Hey, I'm your trophy woman.
You don't draw me cards.
I literally draw you cards.
I've got no options, so I'm playing Vince. I'm just going to hard cast him.
Yeah. And to 9 mines. But hard casting Vince is absolutely fine because you've got one in the dead pile as well, so it means you can swap them around and get extra challenges in.
Agreed.
So you can get your crossing off here with claim and potentially renown as well.
James called it there. Well.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, it was a good game actually.
Yeah, it was really close.
Back and forth, I went ahead early. James came back very well on my first snow turn. Took control of the game, but unfortunately didn't leave himself a very good opportunity to play his own Valar, and it kind of screwed him because he had to pin it.
Yeah, and that's why you don't leave your Valar to the last card, guys.
Damn.
And on that bombshell.
Bombshell?
So we'll round up. So thanks as always for everyone watching. Thank you, of course, to our Patreons for supporting us. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/The White Walkers. We do have a Patreon competition going on at the moment. I will try and get round 6 out as soon as possible. And yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
See you next time then.
See you next time for round 6.
Bye.
Bye.